Ladies and gentlemen, bros and fam, it is time for Pokemon Master EX's one and only couldn't hear that over my stupid thing I did. Welcome to Pokemon Master EX. Larry is here. We all knew it was gonna happen. Along with Kabu, I don't remember his name, from Galar, the fire type gym leader. I'm tired. Do you see what time it is? And that's PM. Bus, I was waiting for you. Exploring together with friends is way more fun than going it alone. Getting to sleep's also good. But I only had so much time until 11 when the thing would set, so I wanted to try to get as much done as I could in the few minutes I have. The middle-aged opposites, trainers from different regions, have been called to teach the younger generation. Larry is curious about Kabu, who, like him, has also been invited to teach. Kirby is not in this game. Sorry. I'm sure it's pronounced differently. I also thought maybe, just maybe, they would interrupt me, but I guess not. So, I'm going to catch you in the flash once it's a little brighter outside, so you can see my pretty face as we take on Larry's story. I said it like that, good night. You know, after the week I've had, which includes a disdain I had for the Games Fest event, and a very, very bad Father's Day, I gotta say, I think I'm even starting to feel like Larry. But, let's see if that means anything as I go into middle-aged opposites for the very first time. I'm starting to feel that aging right now. Enough jokes, let's get into this. Starting off with our favorite Lear. Looks like everyone's here. Quite a distinguished group of trainers we've got here. Of course. We've been around long enough to have tasted all life has to offer, the bitter and the sweet. Which is precisely why I've gathered you all here today. You're a wealth of experience. You veteran trainers have amassed a treasure trove of experience, skill, and knowledge. I don't know words. I'd like you to impart your wisdom to the younger generation. Please. Our participants are eager to learn from veteran trainers from all over the world. Count me in. Interacting with younger trainers is time well spent for us too. If an old lady like me can be of any help, I'd be happy to lend a hand. The boss is at it again, saddling me with the work of teaching younger trainers. Teaching isn't really my thing. Oh well. I suppose I could get away with sharing a few stories about how I overcame some rough days at work. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry! And another guy. Veterans, huh? He doesn't seem too excited about this either. Also, I think I kind of gave him the wrong voice, but I'll fix it in post. Or I won't do anything. Probably the latter. Alright, let's continue the story. See if I can get Kabu's voice down. I recently heard it from the anime, so you would think. I have known such joy and suffering in my life.
Of course.
Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean.
Yes?
Yes, sir! No need to be nervous.
Right.
A Pokemon battle is just a way for us to communicate.
Yes.
You know what? We all talk big about you learning from battling and bonds and all that. But really, I just do it 'cause it's fun. Who cares about the grandstanding or that loud notification sound? Let's get to battling! Go! Go!
Yep.
And that's why your instruction to Pokemon should be precise and accurate. You don't need fancy moves to outlandish tactics. Just keep things plain and simple. Plain and simple? When people in Pokemon try to be different from everyone else, they just end up with more work on their plate. If you don't mind, may I ask a question about you and Dunsparce? I'm sorry, but answering that does not fall within the scope of my responsibilities.
What?
Come on, don't hold out on us! Huh?
Yep.
Time's up.
Excuse me.
Thank you for your hard work today. I'll be off now. Lay!
Yes.
Thank you! He just up and left. What a great teacher. I'm just gonna be sarcastic the whole darn time. Hey, Larry! Oh, wrong person. Way wrong person. Rika, Poppy, good afternoon.
See you later.
Nice to see you too, Mr. Larry! We got curious about how you're doing as a teacher. You think maybe you could be a little bit more admirable, whatever the word is? Everyone's faces were stiff, like steel. I would know, I use steel types. Your feedback is acknowledged, but that's simply how I teach.
Excuse me.
I'm on my lunch break. If there's nothing else you need to discuss with me, I'll be on my way. Larry! Even after coming to Passio, he's still doing his own thing. Can't stop Larry! Who else wants to live like Larry? We all had to eventually. Living like Larry! That was delicious. I can see myself becoming a regular there. Him again. Veterans, huh? I love it. We're gonna have to press the picture twice. You're Larry, right? From the Paldea region? You were at my workshop earlier. Great to see you again.
Yep.
Hello, pleased to make your acquaintance. Here's my business card, if you're interested.
Thank you.
Why, thank you. How thoughtful.
All right.
I don't have a business card, but I know. You can have this.
Thank you.
This is a league card. Kabu, Galar Gym Leader. Started off in Hoenn.
I'm all fired up.
Anyhow, those workshops sure are great, huh? I learned a lot from interacting with younger trainers. After all, life's all about training for as long as you're alive. Shouldn't your training be complete once you reach a certain age, though? I suppose that's another way to think of it. That said, as long as my body can move and my motivation to fight burns strong, I'll keep on running.
I see. Excuse me.
I noticed that the word veteran didn't seem to sit too well with you. Is that mindset of yours the reason why? Well...
Got a moment?
Mind if I tell you a bit about myself? I'm sure he's still on his lunch break. Bring it on, Larry! Meanwhile, I'll be doing the mediocre task of letting this game play itself. That's super meta. So, we already know that every single Elite Four from the Paldea region is going to be put into this game, obviously. But if we're going to get the Blueberry Academy Elite Four, yes, we're doing this again, which Blueberry Academy Elite Four member would you like to see first? I can't remember them all offhand, but Drayden is one of them. Would you like to see Drayden be first? Would you like to see the girl who I finally know is Clay's daughter? Like, I feel like I have to play and actually focus on the Unova dialogue to see the resemblance of Clay and his daughter. I can't remember her name, but she's the one in pink. You know the one. But still, my question being is... I said that wrong. Which one of those four do you want to see represented in Pokemon Masters EX first? I was just thinking of one of them. Like, I had a name. Crispin? I think it was Crispin. Who you want to see? I've remembered Drayton and Crispin so far. The other question is, will I remember the other two? We'll figure that out later. I could see them in my head. I just can't place the names right now. But that doesn't matter. Let's get back to Larry and Kabu. I've been a trainer for a long time, and I've experienced a lot in the course of my life. There are times, such as today, when I'm even referred to as a veteran. That said, I'm always going to have the mindset of a rookie. Why is that? When I felt stuck in a rut as a gym leader, a young man showed me how to get out of it. That young man was Leon, the unbeatable champion of Galar. You don't say. I moved from Hoenn to Galar because I got scouted. I was burning with motivation, but I wasn't performing as well as I'd hoped. But in my battle with Leon, I found the potential within me that helped me improve.
I don't lose battles.
As I had to press the screen.
All right.
Since then, I've had a fresh start, and I'm doing quite well so far in the major division. After getting through all of that, I don't want to get complacent because people call me a veteran. I'd rather keep burning, fueled and inspired by trainers of all ages.
I see.
Man of many words. Larry! The next day...
Yep.
That's all for me. Sheesh, and all you had to say was, I see? Didn't you feel anything after hearing all of that?
Oh,
I think maybe he was trying to tell you something, Mr. Larry. Well, I'm not sure of that. Either way, I felt it best not to voice my own opinion.
Excuse me.
Ah, time to go back to work. No, I should have said that differently. Time to go back to work. The veteran trainers continue to teach the younger generation. And Rika continues to do this. Some with great passion. Alright! Whoa, hey! My fiery Rapidash will incinerate all challengers!
Are you ready?
Hope you brought some burn heals!
All right.
Others with extreme boldness.
Yes.
First, let me get a glimpse inside your heart. I want to see if you have fighting spirit.
Do your worst.
Don't hold back. Come at me with everything you've got. So.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. And then there was Larry, who continued to teach in his own simple, ordinary way. What's the matter?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Let's keep going, shall we? Probably gave him too much of an accent there. In the blink of an eye, the workshop between the Varen and the younger trainers came to an end. Maybe I'm not giving him enough of an accent. He's from Galar. Well, no, he's not native to Galar. But we've gotten positive feedback from the participants. I think it's fair to call this event a success. That's great news. I'm glad they were satisfied.
You there.
Hey, how about a little party to celebrate a job well done?
You got it.
Could've said it better myself. Let's go hog wild.
Hey.
Sticking around, Larry? I appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. Really? That's a shame. It must be difficult having so much work to do.
Excuse me.
If you'll excuse me. Larry!
Got a moment?
I have an early day tomorrow. Mind if I head back with you?
Yeah.
Not at all. Uh-oh. Someone's confrontating Larry! By the way, I love the wallpaper. It looks like Kabu, whatever his name is. Yes, I joked a bit. It looks like he's just screaming at Larry in vengeance. It's like, Larry! The artwork goes hard. I don't even think it need to really do that, but that's just my dumb opinion that no one cares about. What is your dumb opinion no one cares about? Let me know in the comments. That's a rhetorical question. Alright, Leon, show 'em why you are the unbeatable Pokemon Master! Until the clock says you have to be beaten. By me. Or my character in Pokemon Sword / Shield. Don't spend too much time in the spotlight. This is about Larry. Anyone sick of me saying it yet? Anyone? Anyone at all? Obviously, I'm taking some SpongeBob reference. Living like Larry! Except he's more boring than the actual Larry the Lobster is. Because Larry the Lobster is the opposite of boring. Obviously. But let's continue living like Larry! Nintendo Direct better be worth it. Kabu. You have something you'd like to discuss with me, don't you? You saw right through me, huh? Larry, is it true that you work double duty as a gym leader and Elite Four member? Spoilers? Yes, we're short-staffed. Is that the only reason? I can tell you're a very skilled trainer, Larry.
Amazing.
You were asked to join the workshop as a veteran trainer, so I'm sure you have lots of experience. Well, I suppose, somewhat. I guess I'm wondering why you're so meek. And admittingly, I'm also wondering if you have something weighing on your mind. I thought you might be stuck in the same sort of rut I was back in the day.
I see.
Now I understand. My sincerest apologies for any inconvenience I may have caused. It's nothing like that. Really?
Yep.
Yes, I simply appreciate being ordinary. Nothing more. Ordinary? Just as you wish to take on challenges and climb your way to the top, I wish to simply be ordinary.
I see.
You and I have different values and ways of life.
Yep.
I'm not a passionate trainer like you, Kabu. If anything... What was that laugh? If anything does weigh on your mind, I suppose it's my boss that always asks too much of me. I guess it's tough being a working stiff in Paldea. I didn't realize that was just your style. I'm sorry if I overstepped any boundaries. No apology necessary.
Thank you.
Well, you've certainly opened my eyes, Larry. Thank you. If you ever need to vent about that boss of yours, I'm happy to lend you an ear. If I... Stop that, Larry. If I start talking about her, I may never stop. Living like Larry! The joke's over. We're going home now. Oh, wait. We still have more. Gosh dang it! I think that would have been a good place to stop off, but we haven't done battle number 3 yet. So, let's see what else Living Like Larry has to do with the things. But yeah, Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Kind of excited about it. I'm not saying I'm not. I unsubtly mentioned the Summer Games Fest. I haven't posted a video about this. But, the further it went into the Summer Games Fest, the more I started to not like it. There were 2 in particular things I especially didn't like. Try to take a guess which one of them I'm talking about, considering my talk about Fall Guys versus a certain other game that I'm sure would be sus if I didn't reference it. Other than that, there's another YouTube thing that I've already mentioned just by saying YouTube that really grinds my gears. And that's all I'm gonna say on the topic. I should at some point make a reaction video, although that's a loose interpretation of what it's gonna actually be. But when it comes to the Nintendo Direct, the fact we're not going to get information about this new unit makes me wonder, how is Nintendo going to fill in the downtime before the new unit does come out? This year hasn't exactly been my favorite with released games. 2 of them were Mario RPGs we already got once upon a time ago, so... We'll just see what happens. I know you're here. You've been following me. What do you want? Oh. It's not Larry! We've just got some plans is all. To take you out and steal your precious partner Pokemon! You underestimate me.
Stop it!
I'll help you rethink your rotten motives. Tear those masks off! Show the NPCs behind them! Go! What? They're all water types? I guess they were prepared against Cinescorch.
Right on!
What's wrong? Guess I'm outnumbered. You haven't seen the worst yet.
Let's go!
We're gonna hit you right where it really hurts by making it rain. Oh no, it's raining. Oh, there's some drops. What? How did you... You admitted it the other day, remember? You kept going on and on about all of your weaknesses. Of course. You decide to ambush me after hearing me at the workshop.
Sure thing.
Yeah, we're perfectly prepared to squash you. You don't even have enough room here to Dynamax. This isn't good. Lights that fire and gets in your mind moving. Kabu, what? We'll just leave it in. There still must be a path out of this situation.
Excuse me.
Pardon the interruption. Larry! Let's listen to his song! Larry? After I wrote about you in my daily report, my boss told me to keep in touch with you. So I thought I'd ask if you'd like to touch base over lunch.
Counting on you.
In that case, would you like to lend me a hand here, Larry? I'm in a bit of a sticky situation right now. Not sure I can get out of it on my own.
Understood.
Did the suitcase just materialize? Did it disappear? At least it's giving us time to listen to this music because it is in the same regional area, that type of music style that Larry comes from. I really appreciate that. That's a fun thing there. Dun dun spice! Well, let's knock this task off our list then.
All right.
Okay, time to resume my lecture.
Let's fire it.
Hope you're ready for an earful. Old-timers like us tend to spin quite the yarn. Suntascards! That's probably not what the Pokemon actually is. Days later... No sooner do I finish a task than the next one comes in. The boss is always working me to the bone.
Oh,
Mr. Larry!
Hey.
What? Did our fearless commander pile more work onto your plate or something? Indeed she did. She sure expects a lot out of you, Larry. You're still busy, even that Pasio. Well, that's a super employee for ya. Anyways, you seem like you're doing okay, despite the intense workload and all.
Hey.
You meet up with Kabu going well? Hard to say. Hard to say. Oops, sorry. I don't have much time to chat. I'm in a hurry to wrap up my task.
Yeah.
I simply cannot work any overtime today. You sounding a bit more assertive than usual. Something up? I have plans to go to the hot springs and eat Hoenn specialities with Kabu after work.
What?
You're doing what? Man, good for you. That sure sounds like a gratifying end to the workday.
Excuse me.
I'll be on my way then. Oh my! He made friends with Mr. Kabu! Wait a minute. Hard to say. When they're clearly hanging out and having a good time? Lay! Now we can stop. You know, other than that one other thing I like to do. Because whenever there is a new sync pair or two, it always comes down to going back and doing some sync pair scouting. I'm not doing that. Goodbye!